waiting for this all summer. It's premiere week at City, and we're all excited about one of our biggest with the return of Modern Family tonight at 9 o'clock. It's obviously one of our favorites. It's such a good show, and I'm so excited because I get to be a part of the fun this year. So for the first time ever, we're going to be enjoying the premiere from the President's Choice Discovery Party. Tune in at 9 o'clock as we'll be airing live from the party throughout the entire show. It's going to be so much fun. The show's hilarious. It's a lot of fun. You know, when you're done watching the show, you might want to sit down and make a tart. Was that a good segue? I don't know.
It wasn't the worst.
It wasn't the worst I've done,
I don't know if you're going to really be up to it at 10 o'clock at night.
Maybe make the tart before you sit down to watch Modern Family.
It could be like your
snack on it.
Your treat.
Yes. So what I love about the tart that you're making is that it's made of quince.
Yes.
You don't understand the conversation we had about quince yesterday
at
the production meeting. We're all like, so quince. What is that?
Exactly. Quince. So this is a quince.
Okay.
Quince is a fruit. It's related to an apple, but it doesn't really taste like an apple.
Yeah.
And one of the magical things about quince is that it grows here. It grows in Ontario. It grows in various places in Canada, and it is one of the fruits that is still truly only available at one time of the year right now. About around October, a little bit into November.
Yeah.
But you know that no one's growing it in Chile and sending it up to us. You can't get it in February. So this story, the piece that's in Chatelaine, was actually 3 years in the making.
Oh.
The first October we developed the recipe. The next October we shot the recipe, and this October it's in the magazine.
That's a lot of commitment.
Yeah, we love this fruit.
You're very committed to quince. So how long do you get quince for?
Like
about
like
2
months.
months?
It's like 6 weeks to 2 months.
Okay, that's a big deal then.
And if you know somebody who has a quince tree, they'll be like, oh my gosh, please take my quinces, please, please.
Really?
Because it's one of those things.
Okay, so what do you do with the quince to make it taste good?
You don't want to eat it raw. That's probably why quince doesn't have, it's not a player.
Okay.
And so you peel it and you cut it. Now you don't eat it raw because it's really tannic. Like it's not going to hurt you, but it's really rough to eat and it's not
starchy.
pleasant. It's almost starchy, but it's really puckers up your mouth. So you peel it, you cut it into quarters, just like you would an apple. Oh, you make a little splash, and then can you put the sugar and the vanilla in there, please?
You got it.
Essentially, you just slowly poach it until it becomes soft, and then it becomes this please. Yes, a little bit of vanilla, a little bit of sugar, and. Oh, I think the orange goes in there. Yes, let's put a stripe of orange peel in there as well. Why not?
That's going to give it some zing.
It does, and citrus and quince goes so beautifully together. It becomes soft. Now, I was hoping you might taste one of these for me.
I'll eat it.
Oh, I was going to eat this one myself.
Okay, you have that one and all of this one. So, it looks like an apple. Doesn't taste like an apple.
Tastes like a
pear-ish. Peachy.
Heaven.
It's good.
Tastes like heaven.
It tastes like heaven is what I meant to say.
It is, if you love quince, this is your favorite time of year.
Yeah.
They are magic. They're
It's a very
absolutely
good
magic.
taste. You know what, it's not that strong. There's a sweetness to it, but it's got a little something.
It almost, I find we put the vanilla in because it almost has a natural vanilla taste. And you can just eat them like this. You know? You can make it in a quince sauce, like put it on yogurt, whatever you want. But if you want to really take it to the next level, and this is the dessert I'm going to be making for Thanksgiving this year, quince tart tatin.
So good.
French classic. You normally use apples. And of course, you can use apples in this exact same recipe, but this time we're going to use quince.
Okay.
So all it takes is you make a little bit of caramel. And I know caramel can be a little bit confusing, but it just starts with sugar in a pot.
Yeah.
A lot of sugar and a tiny bit of water.
Okay.
And then a pinchy pinch of lemon juice, like a quarter of a teaspoon, and then a pinchy pinch of salt. And you put that over the heat. And I would have loved to have done this live, but it's just a timing issue.
It takes a long time.
It gets to be this color. Can you see what color that is? I'm going to put it up against your cream-colored shirt.
It's sort of, like a yellowy.
Yeah.
Well, it's caramel.
It's caramel.
That's the
good
color.
one. It takes about 6 minutes.
Yeah.
You do not leave the stove. This is one of those jobs in the kitchen. You do not leave the stove because in the difference of 5 seconds, it'll burn. And then you got to start all over again, and that's just no fun.
That's annoying.
So you pour it into a pie plate. This actually makes enough for 2,
okay,
which is good because you're going to want a large slice. You dot the top with a bit of grated butter. And then,
why do you grate the butter?
Well, because so that you can spread it a little more easily.
It's working out well.
Yeah. Could I have the cooked quince, please?
There you go.
Actually, if you want to just dump them in there.
Do you need it to look pretty, though?
Now, okay, option 1, look beautiful, all lined up.
Mine's not going to look like that.
Option 2, dump.
Okay,
and
dumping.
And put into a flat layer.
Okay. It's flat-ish.
Exactly. Just spread it out.
Okay.
And you make a little simple food processor pastry. It makes enough for 2. And the great thing is you don't have to crimp this or anything like that. You just roll this out. This is a very rustic French tart, so this is like
rustic. I like when you say words like that.
Right? So
because I've done a pie, like a shell top before. It didn't. It looked rustic.
Yeah.
Is how it looked.
Well, exactly. That's why I gave you that word.
Yeah.
And then you tuck this in. Just, like you don't crimp it or anything. And then it goes into the oven, and when it comes out, you invert it.
Oh, I see.
And the caramel will melt and drizzle all over the quince. And the pastry is crisp and buttery.
Yeah.
And you serve it with a little bit of creme fraiche or sour cream or vanilla ice. Oh, you're gonna love it. If you've ever wondered what that thing is in the grocery store,
it's a quince.
Now you know, and I really, really hope you try them this year.
Okay, so get them while you can.
Yes, please.
It's a rare and lovely thing.